because they need her speed, because it's elite on the floor.
She is such a key for this Clemson team. As we tip things off, 8-9 matchup, first of four today from Gas South Arena, Virginia Cavaliers.
Virginia is a good rim protection, gap protection defense. Can Clemson get enough points in the paint to deal with the length of the Cavaliers? And there's the shot blocking presence right there. Is taller than the front line of Clemson.
Kamora Johnson was 0 for 5 in the first half, had just 1 point. Went off for 25 in the second half. That's a little more like it.
You trade 2 free throws for a 3. I think in the stat sheet, they'll take it.
Raven Thompson could be the X factor today, according to her head coach, Sean Poppy, told me yesterday. She works through traffic, has her shot swatted away.
And the dribble to clear, some separation, and then that's not...
Taylor Johnson-Matthews quickly in off the bench, and that's another block.
All 3 possessions have been block shots.
Johnson lost the handle out of bounds. It will be Clemson ball. Johnson-Matthews will pull up, hits it. First points of the game for the Tigers.
Romy Levy has had a good season for Virginia, but I'm expecting an explosion here in the postseason.
Rachel Rose knocks 7 assists to go along with that. Here's Cone.
I mean, if
Hannah
Cone sees a zone and she goes, "Are you kidding me?"
Game winner. Levy also had a big game winner for the Cavaliers that same day when they upset a ranked Louisville team. The ACC tournament, getting comfortable in this new venue. Amanze. Good defense.
Closing down the space, staying vertical. And
Rose. Perriman for 3. Got it!
You know, she struggled shooting the 3, but Sean Poppy has never wavered in his confidence.
Clemson 3 of 4 from downtown. And Virginia working through Amanze.
And she knows how to run a team.
Kamora Johnson. It's been quiet last few minutes for Virginia. Brianna Hurd has had a few games off the bench where she's made an impact. Their ESPN analytics team.
Look how hard and fast Virginia runs the floor.
Both teams didn't shoot it all that well in the first quarter, both under 30% in the first as Paris Clark drives to the basket. So you get to the postseason. Raven Thompson, good shot fake. Augustineta always looking for that 3. Kamora Johnson, out to Smith. She's got some range.
You know, Virginia's going to make an adjustment if you make a couple, not if you make one.
Johnson out to Clark, who answers with a triple of her own.
Well, look, I mean, she's just attacking closeout. She's ball faking every time.
That time opened up some space for her 3-point shooter to do the damage. Taylor Johnson-Matthews does the honors and pulls the Tigers within 1. Morgan Lee also on the floor for Clemson. Rose gets it to her. 3 on the shot clock. Lee with a big bucket. Lead swings back in favor of the Tigers. Kamora Johnson quiet so far. 1 of 4 from the floor. Great pass this time to Amanze. This one has stayed tight so far, as expected. Augustineta keeps the 3s falling for the Tigers. They've had to really work to get a look. Thompson drives. There's the space. Lee hits it.
This is a sign of good coaching right here. Sean Poppy getting everyone ready to contribute. She's played well.
She did that in the upset against Duke too, Debbie. Came off the bench, had a few huge baskets in that game. Great take by Clark. All of this. 2-point lead with 2 of their starters on the bench for the majority of this first half. Both in foul trouble, both with 2 fouls early in this game. Rachel Rose certainly helped to carry the load while they were out, and she is off to a great start in the third. Just gets herself ready to go for game time. Didn't play in Clemson's last game on the road at Stanford. knocks down the triple.
An important piece of criteria that the NCAA looks at when they get to bubble teams. Now, Clemson's not a bubble team. Neither is Virginia. I think they're both solidly in, but it is a metric that is new in the women's game. Quick guards on the floor for Virginia. They're trying to change the rhythm of the game right here with their defense.
Thompson went right into it.
Throw it in there. You got to throw it in there. She's got 2 feet in front of the rim.
Weimer was calling for it, and then Demira Hines stayed straight up.
Hines closing that space with her high hands. Every time a post player shows hands like that, it's important.
Clark all the way in.
The change coming off the timeout is 3 quick guards. Paris Clark, one of them in the backcourt for Virginia, makes a nice pick right here and finishes assistant coach at the University of North Carolina for Courtney Banghart.
Now the Tar Heels 3 seed in this tournament will get into action tomorrow. Kamora Johnson, this is her second made field goal of the game. Johnson spinning on her way to the basket. Tough one to go. That's what she does. Clemson still coming up empty. 8-0 Virginia run. They're in the lead. White adds to it.
What a timeout.
Cone. Clemson going to get back into it more. Has the answer.
And I do like that Poppy didn't call timeout during that time because he does trust his team and he's got his bench and his players in front of him on the second half.
On the floor with 3 fouls for Virginia. You've talked about her importance in this push for the Cavaliers.
Look at the defense by Clemson off the timeout.
Johnson forced into a tough shot. Johnson Matthews got the blocks.
It allows your length to have more of a factor in the gaps and at the rim.
White reaching up to take it away. Kamora Johnson, the outlet for 2. The shot clock.
I mean, Gabby White just times this like a defensive back. And Mo sprints.
Gonna have to get a shot off quickly. Cone says no problem. That's what she does.
And the look on her face is like, you better believe it.
Here in this matchup.
Look at Hannah Cone. Drills it off the out of bounds and a late clock.
The winner, a date with Duke, the regular season champs.
Look at that ball pressure over the top of screens. Look, she's even contesting, trying to contest from behind the screen.
And Johnson, Matthews, Holland Harris, a freshman out of Orlando on the floor for the Tigers as well inside, along with Hines, who gets it here. And you can see why she's so important to this Tiger team.
Really nice job there.
For this Virginia team, one of the top scorers in the ACC. Kamora Johnson, Paris Clark. What a great backcourt mate she is.
That's a tough 2 right there. Versus a 3-guard lineup that got them to this point.
Moore goes right into it. Some elite company that put Mia Moore in right there with Hannah Hidalgo.
Speed with the ball in her hands? Yes.
11 lead changes so far. The Tigers extend their lead here, and Coach Mox in Virginia need a timeout. Largest lead of the game for Clemson.
40, and Clemson comes in here and shoots 50%. 10 triples.
This Clemson team, look what they did in the regular season, lost to Virginia shooting the 3. Not so good. Today, very different story.
And you put
Smith going to the basket with the left. How about that offensive rebound by Paris Clark? And typically a really reliable 3-point shooter for the Cavaliers. Drive on the baseline by Mia Moore, who is having her way today. And I think it's going to be tough to keep her off the floor if the Tigers get a chance, Stabby, to play 2 days in a row. That's where they're headed right now, and the bank 3 goes in for Johnson.
Okay, watch right here. Mo's got the ball right here. She's going to come over to this side of the floor. Okay, roll it right here. Now watch. Reject the screen, drive baseline. Here comes the re-screen. Here she comes over the top. Well done. I don't care if it is a bank shot.
5 seconds on the shot clock for Clemson. Mia Moore doesn't need it. She gets right through traffic. All those long arms of Virginia. A defining win for Clemson on the season.
Good scrap by Virginia.
Had the chance to get some points on the free throw line. Couldn't do that. They'll do it the hard way.
Here comes the press.
Well, there is postseason life after today for both of these teams, but it is the Clemson Tigers who are looking to book their ticket to the quarterfinals. And Tigers will be moving on, and a rematch with the Duke Blue Devils. That is coming up in the quarterfinals.